Hello, my lovely twins. It's Caroline here with your weekly twin flame reading. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So, a few things before we start and we get into the reading. First things first, I'm trying to finish up the In My Feelings videos. That is a new series of videos I'm doing for the zodiac signs. So I'm trying to finish that up before I start next week with the full monthly love readings for my zodiacs, okay? So please be patient. I'm going to try to finish that. There's so much I have to do this week. I'm on a deadline, so keep that in mind, but hopefully it will be out. I will be finishing up this weekend. The other thing is, I'm so excited, okay? My twin flame healing video is finally completed. It's done with the editing process and everything, okay? So, if anybody who's interested, make sure your notification bell is on. And that's, some people don't know what that is. So, it's the button below this video with a bell. So, make sure that has like that, those two. I don't know what you call this, curves on there so you can be notified, because that's going to be a separate video where I'm going to explain what it's for, what it can do for you, how you heal, whatnot, so you know if it's something you want to go ahead with, if you're ready, okay? So let's get into messages. Guys, so as I was meditating and my voice keeps going in and out, and I feel like um, there's something in my throat. Okay, so I'm picking up divine masculine energies of the collective, that there is some sort of bottling up of emotions. Okay, so I just want to let you know that I'm going to be going in and out with my voice. I already know. I know how this works, so just keep that in mind. I'm sorry if I do, but that's I just got to go with it. I don't want to put this video off, okay? So let's start. I already meditated. I already got into first we're going to go with this animal spirit cards, and then we'll get into the tarot and the oracle cards, okay? So my divine feminines, you came up as the buffalo, okay? So the energy that you are in now, it's like on this journey, you are trying to reach. Um, I can't say you're trying to reach. You are going through the awakening process. You are going through ascension. You are going into your higher self. Okay, you're rising. You're opening up yourself to so many spiritual avenues, whatnot. But for some of you, what I'm getting, which is great, is that you're still being practical. You're not letting um, all the spiritual stuff really override you, which is good because it's keeping you grounded. It's keeping you in the present. You're not so much looking in the past, okay? For some of you, you're letting the past go in a sense where you're saying, okay, this happened in the past with my masculine. And just to let you all know, feminine and masculine, they're not genders, they are energies, okay? So take it how it resonates. You're letting the past go as to you can't take back the past. I'm talking about the bad stuff, okay? It is what it is. It's done. You can't go back and erase anything, and neither can your masculine. So I feel like some of you are finally accepting that, and that's why you're so grounded at this time. You feel grounded, you're moving forward, but you're living in the present, which is great. That's when magic happens. That's when you manifest blessings, is when you live in the present. Okay? So I'm really happy for y'all that you're in this energy. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay? So there's balance. That's what I'm saying. There's a balance, which is wonderful. Okay? So masculines. My masculines are coming up as the eagle in these energies. So what is, what does masculine go through right now? So what they are going through is they're being thrown in the karmic pit. Okay? So this is karma, and we all know that masculines have been going through this for a while. Okay? But some of them who have resisted this and been focusing on other things because they don't understand what's going on with them, they don't understand the manipulation of the programming, the people around them, whatever's in their environment that's caused so much toxicity and imbalance. Okay, so um, they are being thrown in the karmic pit right now because what I'm getting is it's time. They need to rise above. Okay, this is very similar to the phoenix. Okay, but with the eagle, it's like the eagle is being thrown in. And if you all know how the eagle works, it's like they're so detailed and they have different eyes. Okay, so what's happening is that masculine's eyes are being opened up to the karma they need to face, and they're being thrown in. Okay, and it sounds very, brutal or whatnot, but this is needed because the feminine has been waiting for a long time for them to wake up to the truth and realize that they are um, attached to a toxic environment, to toxic people, to toxic old paradigms that they grew up with. Okay, so now it is time that to burn all that karma, to balance out everything. Okay, and feminines, you're doing a great job. Okay, you're doing a great job by being in balance. For some of you, this is really hard for you because at this time you're apart from the masculines and they are going through whatever they need to go through. So know this. Um, if you're not in connection, they're being thrown in the pit of fire. Okay. And I know it sounds ugly, but it is needed. Okay. This is about the laws of the universe. This is how it works. You have to face your karma. Okay. You have to face your karma because if you don't face your karma and burn all that, you see that yellow energy, that yellow light. Okay. That's sun energy. That is the epitome of masculine. Okay. Until masculine doesn't burn their karma, okay, burn those attachments, okay, head on, they're not going to be balanced in their masculine energy. Okay. Know this, it's needed. Okay. So this is good. I mean, I know it's ugly, whatnot, you guys, but it's needed. Okay. So I'm very happy for the masculines. They're finally being um, forced to face their karma. Okay. And balance it out. So, um, let's get into the tarot. Okay, so one thing is coming up, they're having me mention, is that, what I was talking about, the bottling up of emotions and whatnot. So I want you all to know that certain people have grown up, okay, in their households, in their, family environments where they could not express themselves at all, okay? They were shut down. They were told not to speak. They were told to shut up, okay? They were taught, um, I shouldn't say taught, they were disciplined not to have a voice, okay? So this has a lot to do with the bottling up of emotions and expressing themselves. And I want to give you an example because they're bringing it up. So, yesterday, my neighbor passed by and I asked him how he's doing, and he said that, his dad's in the hospital and his dad is sick and whatnot. And he was telling me what his dad has and so forth. And, I was just asking what hospital he's at, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, I know. So the way he was speaking, he started speaking about how his dad's sick and how old, he's old, but still, like, it was not. He didn't feel, he felt awkward to speak to me about how he felt about his dad being in the hospital, okay, and how he was in ICU, okay. And then he started going into how how much the bill is going to be and how much they're going to charge his insurance and it's okay and blah blah blah. He started going into that. And then I looked at him and I'm listening to him. I'm listening to the words that are coming out of his mouth, but I'm also listening to I'm also feeling his energy, okay? So whatever he was saying, it was not how he was feeling. So I know that the last thing on his mind is how much the insurance is going to be charging, how much the hospital is going to be charging the insurance, okay? What he really wanted to say is, Caroline, I don't want my dad to die. I know he's old and I know he's sick and I know he has health issues, but I don't want him to die. And it really hurt me to see him in the hospital with tubes tied up to him and all like the whole team trying to work on him to save his life. Okay. That's what he wanted to tell me. And he also wanted to tell me how scared he was and how but he was scared to tell me, in the same sense, or it would be awkward for him, or it would be too vulnerable for him to tell me that he's scared because he's a 50 something year old man and he probably grew up in a family where it was like, okay, no crying, you can't cry, only, weak people cry, you can't say how you feel, you know what, if your mom makes spaghetti, you better eat the spaghetti and you better shut up or you're gonna starve. People come from such different backgrounds, okay? And doesn't matter where you're from. I know it happens more in, the Eastern cultures and the Middle Eastern cultures, but Americans also, okay? So if you are in that type of environment when you're growing up, and some of the masculines are too, they don't know how to express themselves. So it might be you're going through something right now where your masculine hurt you in some way with the words that they said to you. They might have even said, there's different scenarios that are coming up. There's um let's say this is funny, but you please let me know in the comments what kind of scenarios these are, because what kind of scenarios you've had experiences. So one of the things that is coming up is like your masculine telling you, or whoever, it doesn't matter, masculine, feminine, God, I want to be with you. Like, I don't want to be with you. I want to break, or I'm moving on, whatnot. And then next thing you know, it's like, not even a few days later, they're stalking you. Like they're stalking you in a way where like they're passing by your house and something like that, or they show up where you normally are, like they show up at the gym but they don't even go to the gym or something like that. So let me know how when you heard, like, let's say the masculine telling you something, or the feminine, it doesn't matter, and you were just shocked, like, okay, like, it could be something mean too, it could be something like um I don't know, like, you're you know what, you're not smart, you're not bright, and then like later on they're telling you how intelligent you are, things like that. People don't know how to express themselves because they were not taught how to express themselves. So there's a bottling up of emotions going on right now. Your masculine or your feminine, whoever you're dealing with, whoever you have this connection with, you all, they're going up through bottling up of emotions after they had this conversation or a falling out, this communication with you where they said things that they don't mean, okay? Because people say things they don't mean. And I know if you go to a psychologist or whatnot, they will totally say no. They will disagree with what I'm saying. The spirit is saying people say what they don't mean. Okay. So I just want you all to take that into consideration when you think of the conversations that are coming up. I'm not going to take that. The conversations that are coming up in your head, because both you and the masculine right now, whoever, both of you, are looking back to a conversation that you had and how words were exchanged and it was mean or it was cold or it was rude, whatnot. And they're thinking, the masculines, if it's the masculines, they're thinking, why the heck did I say that to my feminine? What was I thinking? And you have to realize that people express themselves in fear when they are in fear. Okay, they go into the flight and fight response. Okay, if you don't know what that is, look it up. The flight and fight response. That has, you can look it up in that's a part of our makeup. That's a part of our physiology. Okay, so look that up. That's what people do when they're in fear. And that's why people say ugly things, okay? So there has been a delay. If you felt, okay, somebody's waiting because they put a lot of energy into this connection, okay? They're waiting for the rewards. Like, what's going to come out of this? What's going to come out of all this time and energy that I've been putting in? And I swear, like, there's a million times that I thought that it's going to work. Or I thought that my twin is going to come in and we're going to start fresh. Okay. So there have been delays, and that's because there's things going on behind the scenes that you are unaware of. Okay. There is residue, is what they're saying. Residue that needs to be cleaned up. Okay. There's still residue. Yeah, but this is funny. So you're still being watched. You could be being watched on social media, whatnot. And see what I'm saying about my throat. The masculines, even though they're not expressing themselves, they're withdrawn. Okay, is what I'm getting. They're in isolation right now. For some of them, they're still watching you. They're still watching you just to make sure you're okay. And I know some of you are probably saying, and I hear it, oh, yeah, right, they don't even care. They're watching you because they do care. Nobody watches anyone because they don't care, okay? If you're watching someone, if you're, watching their social media or you're passing by their house, that's because you care, okay? I don't know who's that bored to do things like that. I mean, you can't do that when you're bored. You do that because you care, okay? Oh, wow. Okay, what is this about? Let's see. Oh my God, you guys. Okay, so so what I'm getting is that with this card, this is the Prince of Prince. What am I saying? The Knight of Cups. Okay, it's a prince. It looks like a prince. Um, this has to do with the masculine thinking about making a move. Okay, this is a sincere offer. This is for some, I'm getting an apology about some type of a conversation or an argument you both were in, okay? So I'm getting this as the masculine is waking up to the emotions that they feel for you, okay? While they're, you know, while they're away from you, they're looking at you in a higher light, okay? I'm getting a lot of reminiscing about the past and how they treated you. And now they want to come towards you with a sincere offer. Okay. Um, and we got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So this is that stable family structure. Okay. And it doesn't matter if this is your ex-husband or wife or whatnot. This is about building a solid, stable structure. Okay. They're looking at you like, okay, I can have a family with this, with my twin. I can have what I want. Um, that's what I'm aiming for. Okay. So if your masculine in the past has not put in any time and effort, I feel like they're finally willing to do so. Okay. They're finally willing to put the time and effort. But you have to remember that at the same time, they're being thrown in this karmic pit of fire. Okay? So this is in their feelings, is what I'm getting. This is in their headspace and their heart space, of course. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I love this. Ooh, yep. So what I'm getting, okay, they want to come forward with honesty and truth. They want to communicate with you. This might surprise you for some of you that they do want to start a family with you, or they want a commitment, whatnot. But it's like they've had time to think about it. They're in their feelings. They are thinking about how it would be like to have that commitment with you. Okay. So some type of a truth is coming out, and I feel like it's their emotions. At this time, their emotions are bottled. But what they're planning on doing is revealing their emotions for you, revealing how much they care, how much they love you, the truth in a situation. For some of you, this is a truth in a family situation. So whatever that has to, however that resonates with you, you know. But there's a truth coming out, and what's happening. So this is karma, okay? The karmic wheel, okay? Like I said earlier with the ego card, we got, the masculine is going to be thrown in the karmic pit. So what's happening is that the masculine is going to be thrown in the pit, and you could also be dealing with a fixed sign, or you are a fixed sign, okay? They're having me port that out. Could be, not all of you, but most of you. So what's happening is that as the masculine is being thrown, see what I'm talking about, my throat? Being thrown in the karmic fire, okay? To burn the karma, to balance out the karma, they're going through to their truth, okay? The truth of who they are, the truth of who you are to them, okay? It's like higher self is coming in, okay, to help the masculine, okay? Higher self and guides. And you all know, I don't know if you know actually, you both share a higher self with your twin, okay? So know that they are going through this karma to balance out the karma between you two, between whatever family structure. I'm getting a lot of family, okay? Whatever that means to some of you. This is also, some of them have addictions or attachments to people and situations, okay? So it's the karma is for their truth, is what I'm getting. The truth is going to come out about what they have, what they're really has been blocking them all this time. What attachments, what binds, what are they binded to all this time that is just stopping their progress, stopping their enlightenment, stopping their awakening, really keeping them low is what I'm getting. In low vibration, in lower energies, they're coming with this truth, okay? For some, the truth is going to be really ugly because it is family, okay? They're going to realize how their family is taking advantage of them, how their family has been using them. Yeah, like we got last week, the ball and chain, the shackles. Yeah, the shackles are coming off, okay? And the ball and chain is very similar, you all, to the karmic pit, okay? Those attachments, those shackles are being burned off, okay? Yep, and they're going to become independent, okay? So once those shackles are off, doesn't matter female, male energy, you all, okay? They're going to be independent of that. This is freedom right here. Because you know how they say the truth shall set you free? This is that, okay? This is the truth. So some of them, whoever is living in like an illusion, or you all know what I mean with that. Some of you actually like they're manipulated by these people. They're manipulated by this person. They're manipulated by the situation, okay? Their eyes have been blind all this time. So their eyes are going to open, and they're going to literally be thrown in the karmic pit, okay? Yeah, because, and they're, this is what I'm talking about, how they can't express their feelings. They're deep emotions. There's a lot of deep emotions here. But to articulate them has been so difficult for them, okay? So, okay, so what's happening? All this shit. Taking. Oh, yeah. Okay, wonderful. So, after all this, as they're going through this, they're going to wake up to the truth, and that's when they're going to take action, okay? That's when they're going to come back passionately, strong, courageous, okay? They're going to take action. When it comes to this getting back together. And what I'm getting is they see you as a blessing in their life, okay? No matter what they've said to you in the past, they see you as a blessing, and they're realizing that now, okay? That you mean so much to them. So, and that's why they're going to take action. And this goes for whoever pulled back their energy from a masculine and said, you know, to themselves or whatnot, I'm pulling back. You do you, and I'm gonna do me. This is for that group of flames, because there's several group of flames, you guys. There's different groups, so keep that in mind. Yeah, and they know that they left you out in the cold, okay? But now they know what it feels to be left out in the cold. So if you pulled back your energy, if you decided, you made the decision to no longer communicate or whatnot, and you said, okay, I'm fed up, you know, you do you, I do me, this is for you. Now they know how it feels to feel abandoned. And now they know how they made you feel, okay, when they left you out in the cold, okay? So let's see why. Whoa. Okay, so what I'm getting is, although the masculine is in like isolation right now, they are seeing the light. Okay, they're seeing the truth. And once they have all this truth, okay, once they wake up, and I'm not talking about just waking up in general, I am talking about waking up to the truth of this attachment, because some of them do not know that they're bounded to this person, they are bounded to these people, whatnot. They don't know that. They don't see how they're being manipulated. No matter how smart you think your masculine is, some of them do not know. So as they're awakening to this truth, right now they're in seclusion. But as soon as they come out of that and take action, it's like fast forward moving, okay? Fast forward, because they're, yeah, like they're gonna come at you very fast, is what I'm getting. There is communication coming through, and they're gonna know that you were right all along. So if you warn the masculine of certain people in their life, or certain habits and behaviors they had, or certain paradigms and beliefs that they were attached to, and they didn't listen to you, it's like they're gonna come in and say, you know what, you're so right, you knew all this time and I didn't. And they're gonna honor you for knowing, okay? Oh, yay. Okay, so after that, I feel like they're gonna get a boost of energy, right? They're working hard. They're working really hard. Some of them are working really hard to get out of the lifestyle that they're in right now, is what I'm getting. Some of them have projects that they're closing out at this time, so they're waiting for projects to be closed out, okay? Or this could be school or training, whatnot. Take it how it is. It has something to do with a project coming to a full completion. So it could actually be graduation too. Um, whatever type of graduation, take it how it is. It could be school. It could be just a goal that they set for themselves that they're finally completing. So then I see they're coming home. Okay, this is the 6. This is a soulmate card. So they're coming home. Okay, and the 8th. For some of you, things are gonna start to move along after the eclipse that we have coming up. So yeah, right now they're trying to think about the emotions, how to express themselves, how to come towards you. Yeah. Okay, so this is justice. This is karmic justice, is what I'm getting. Okay. Once they get into this balance, they are coming towards you. So they want something solid. They want something stable. They want this, okay? And if this is what I want to say. For whoever, any of the feminines who have felt that the masculine was never nurturing, was never caring, did not put the time and effort, did not put in the affection they needed, and you felt like they didn't care, or they weren't there for you as a partner, is what I want to say. Like, you always wanted the partnership with them, but you felt like they weren't a partner. Okay? This message is for you. They're going to come back, and you're going to have that. And it's because there's karmic justice, okay? So there's balance coming in. It's no more I'm giving you everything and you're not giving me anything. It's balancing out. They're going to come back with the equal giving and receiving of their time, their effort, their affections, their care, the nurturing of this connection. Yep, new. This is the same thing. It's like graduating. And this is the new cycle. This is the new chapter, okay, that's coming in. So, this is great, you guys. This is good news. Oh my God. I love this. The sun. The sun's coming out. This is happiness. This is healing. And you all know that the sun, okay, represents the masculine energy, right? So the masculine is being balanced so that they can take on the masculine energy. Okay? So there's a balance of the masculine energy. This is so cute. And this is healing to me. This is major healing. So a lot of things are coming to light. A lot of things are coming into culmination. Okay? And I'm seeing like a new balanced connection for a lot of you because of the karma. Okay? Let me get so whoever's been waiting for masculine for a long time and they're just very slow, moving very slow, you're stressed out about it, it's because that they're healing. They're transmuting the energy. Oh, I love it. But your wishes are coming true, okay? Their wishes are coming true. And it's to be abundant with you. It's to have this kind of connection that you both are awakened. You both are vibrating high, okay? And that's what they're waiting for, to give birth to this new connection. It's going to be different, okay? As long as you leave the past in the past is what I want to say, okay? A lot of the masculines have not reached out because they don't want to deal with the past. They don't want to deal with what they have done to you because it's hurt them so much. It's broken their heart as much as it's broken yours, okay? So know that. And that's why they're moving slowly, okay? But it's with a different energy. It's not like gonna be they don't want to go in and out of your life like they did before. It's stable, but it's slow. So know that. For some of you, it is picking up after the eclipse, like the speed is picking up, is what I want to say. But the most important part of this is that there's karmic justice, okay? Karma is being balanced out, okay? And someone is making the decision to come back. Okay, after they go through this. This is the same thing as the sun card for, that's what I'm getting. See, it's both sun energy. This is the masculine, okay? After he is thrown, he or she, I'm sorry, masculine, thrown in the karmic pit of, fire, they are going to rise as the masculine because they're healing. This is a healing card, okay? So they will heal from all of this. And that's when they are coming back in a whole new perspective, whole new light, and they will do their best, is what I'm getting, to make this connection work, okay? That's what I'm getting. Okay, you guys, I hope this has helped you in some way. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what scenarios you've went through with people saying what they don't mean. And you've realized after the fact, okay? Because some of you, we don't realize when they're saying it, we kind of realize afterwards. So let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. And I will talk to you all very soon. There's more videos coming up, so stay tuned, okay? Take care, guys.